do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey Velsa, I know you were going to come over to Zoom, and I'm going to go ahead and share that screen. So right now, that is sharing a screen, and I think it's just a window, the Zoom meeting, and here we go. So let's see what this looks like over here in StreamYard. Yes, very good. Alrighty. So it is a Clubhouse mechanic up here. And I know in Zoom it's not getting my voice because I don't want echo. And I'm going to try turning on the Zoom just for a minute. However, I can't tell if there's echo. So if that one person would let me know, do you hear an echo when I start this and I turn that on? I'm kind of hoping not. And then I'm going to go ahead and record on this computer. There we go. So I'm double recording here. I'm testing this out. I'm using the headset so that I don't have noise echoing. So hopefully there's no echo. Please let me know if there is. I'm over here in the comments, so hopefully you'll be able to tell me if there's an echo. If not, I'm going to just have to test it out by opening it myself, but then there's definitely going to be an echo, so I don't really want to do that piece. Okay, so what I am going to do is actually share my Clubhouse screen. I'm going over into Zoom. I'm telling you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And then I'm screen sharing now within StreamYard. And now I'm going to add another screen share. And yep, one participant. All right, so we're doing head screen share. And then I'm choosing the iPhone. And I'm going ahead and sharing. A plugin is required. Install, yes. Happens every time I have to download this. I'm not sure why it doesn't stay there, but it doesn't. I think that's how I want to do it. Okay, so now I need to get my screen mirroring up here on my phone, choose that, and now you can see my phone. I'm hoping that that is now showing in the presentation. I'm waiting for that to come up, and indeed there is quite a delay, or it is not sharing it. So I'm going to have to stop the share here and here and go ahead and share again. Share screen. I'm sharing the screen. I'm choosing the window and I'm choosing my air host. Okay. So there we go. You can now see my phone. Awesome. There have been enough little updates in Clubhouse that I wanted to go ahead and go over these. Please let me know if you're hearing an echo, since I'm not able to actually test that out for myself. Okay, so I am tapping in and we're going to open up Clubhouse. I will do my best to show you what I am doing by popping over to my Zoom. I close a couple of things here. Preview I didn't want open. Trying to close some things in the background here. Probably should have done that before I started. But you know, sometimes you get going on something and then you realize, oh, I don't want all those resources taken up. And I was leaving them open because I wasn't quite done working on them. But alas, I would rather have this go a little bit quicker. Okay, calendar notes, you can all shut down. All right. Now I'm going over to my Zoom window on my side so that I can see it. Zoom. And it says I'm screen sharing. I want to look at that screen share. Annotate. There we go. But now where's the screen share? Window. Bring all to the front. Okay, so it's still not behaving itself. Oh, there it is. I see it. Awesome. Oops, I did put a little dot on there. That's not exactly what I want to do. So let me finish setting up my screen. Oh, undo. And I need to come back over. All right, if anybody's out there and they're a producer and they would like to be a producer for my show, I evidently need one. So I'm gonna have to turn off annotate first, and then I can switch back over to, here we go. Yep. Hey, that wasn't supposed to happen. Screen mirroring. Don't you love it when you're using technology? Don't you love it? Okay. All right. I think I've got it how I want it now, set up here. Okay, and now I can go ahead and put the annotate so I can tell you what I'm doing, where I'm tapping. Okay, so now we are going to swipe up here. Okay, we are going to Clubhouse, that one right there. Okay, tapping on that, clearing the drawings. Okay, so in here we have rooms that are coming up that I am co-hosting in. We also have rooms that are happening in the hallway. You can kind of see them. Okay. And then we have the club updates that have happened. One of the places you're going to want to go is to this bell area. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that now and then tap on that bell. Okay, so in here we've got a few of my clubs or the clubs I have helped to start for other people. All right, so you're going to want to go to the Learn More, right? You're going to want to tap on each of these or ignore. So this is new. We're making some changes to how clubs work. Visit social audio and podcasting to learn more. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and learn more. We're tapping on that one. Introducing club leaders. You can now designate certain members of your club as leaders. Leaders get a special badge and can help you run your club by starting and scheduling rooms. Leaders cannot add or remove members or make anyone else a leader. All right, so we've got it. Okay, so now following, if you had followers and it says 0 on it, you need to update because you shouldn't see the word followers with a 0 there. If you're seeing the followers and the 0, it means that you need to update your app. When you update your app, that's when you're going to see this learn more. So if you went into your bell and you didn't see the learn more, you need to update your app. Okay, so following is going away. Now anyone can be a member. To simplify things, we're merging clubs, followers, and members. You can now let anyone join as a member, or you can choose to individually approve people. If you have questions, you can visit the Club Changes FAQ and we can help you through the transition, and none of your old member or follower lists will be lost. So we have sounds good or visit FAQ. I'm going to go ahead and tap on FAQ so you can see that it takes you off to the Join Clubhouse Notion site, and all of the FAQs are here, and you will be able to read through that if you have any questions. Okay, so what's changing? Simplifying things by eliminating followers. We just talked about that, right? Single relationship to you can have to a club. They're either a member or they're not a member. If you're an admin of the club, you can choose to make your membership open, meaning anyone can join as a member, or by approval, meaning you individually approve all members. If you have it by approval, then or by open, you can still invite members yourself manually, and then they have to accept that invitation. So those invites still go into the messaging system and into the activity section, and I'll show you an example of that. Okay, thirdly, we're creating a new role called leaders to help club admins make their club successful. Leaders can start rooms and schedule events that all club members can see, but can't edit club settings, edit the club name, or add and remove members. Admins can choose which trusted club members to designate as leaders. When people visit your profile, they'll see the clubs in which you're an admin, a leader, and a member. I'm going to show you all four of these things here. Okay. So simplifying things, no more clubs or followers. I'm using one of my clubs here as my example, and that's this one here. So we're going to click Sounds Good. This is taking you to the social audio and podcasting club, which is a relatively new club. And this one simply had learn more. You're going to see that there's the upcoming next, the schedule a room, add members. So I could go ahead and tap on here and go ahead, and they've given us recommended people, but then you can also search for people. You can also share a link to this club, and you can bring more people into that directly that way. If we go into the the settings, that's the settings. This upper right hand corner here, this is what we just tapped on, and this is the settings. Okay, so we're in there. We can share the club, add club topics, we can edit the club rules, we can edit the description, we can make memberships by approval only, and we can let all members host rooms. So those are the choices that you have. And then you can also leave the club. And I'm the one who created the club, so I can't imagine why I'd want to leave it. Okay, so this one here, make membership by approval only. So right now, this club is open for anyone to join. That's where you would change it if you wanted it by approval only. And if you want to let members host rooms, you can turn that on or off. I'm actually going to change that. Oh, sorry, I just turned that on by tapping on there. Great. From now on, any members can do it. That is not what I wanted to do. We're going to change that. And why is it still showing let all members? Interesting. Let us go out and come back in. Oh, no. That didn't work. Okay, we're going to go tap on my profile, and I'll show you that number 4. You can see that they're down here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that down there. So I'm going to scroll over. Yep, you can see it. I'm going to scroll over and find that club that we were just in. That is this one right here. Add members. We have people that are admins, people that are leaders. Probably shouldn't. Okay, limit hosting to leaders and admins. So you saw it took a minute. I went out and came back in. And now when I tap on that, only leaders and admins can create rooms now, which is what I wanted. So whatever's showing up there, it would be toggling to that. So if you do not want that to be what you want to be the final thing, then don't tap on it. So right now, make membership by approval only. It's open to the public. If I didn't want it open to the public, I would tap on that one. So that is some of those. And then you saw at the bottom of my profile that the little plus symbol with the green is there for everybody to see. So it's pretty small, though. I don't think I can make it bigger. I can't really make it bigger. I can bring it up a little bit more. But you see all those little green pluses? Those are all clubs of which I am an admin or the creator of the club. And the reason you see so many here is because I actually have a program on Clubhouse which you can apply to be a member of, which helps you with jump starting on Clubhouse and getting your club started. So that is why I have so many. One of the benefits that you can have as a paid member of that Jumpstart program is that I will help you admin your club for the first 3 months. Okay, so that is all of those. Now let me go check one more. I just want to look at one more of those. Whoops, sorry. I want to go back to the bell. Going back to the bell. I want to go to the one, these are all new, so they're all going to kind of be the same, making some changes. And so, but this one says action required. And I purposefully did not do this until I got on here and I could be recording this. So here you are, action required. You see it says that right there, action required. So I am going to go ahead right now and tap on that learn more and let's see what happens here. Okay, so here we are introducing club leaders. You can now designate certain members of your club to be leaders. Leaders get a special badge. They get a badge that is blue or purple. Some people call it purple, some people call it blue. I'm pretty sure it's blue. And it helps you to run, they can help you to run your club by starting and scheduling rooms. I probably should turn off my notifications. I'll do that in a second. And you can see how to do that. Yeah, because it's going to keep coming up. Okay, so leaders cannot add or remove members or make anyone else a leader. Yay, got it. Clicking on got it. Okay, so I knew that more things were going to come up here. So following is going away. This is not changing over. Hello, hello. I'm going to stop the share and start it again because it's not showing up. Oh, no, it is. It's just really slow. Okay, so I'm going to go in here real quick. I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to assume that we're continuing to go. That test did come up, but is it stuck there? I think it's stuck. Okay. I'm going to stop the share in here and start it again. Okay, start the share. iPad or iPhone. Sharing. Going here. Screen mirroring. MacBook Pro. And we're back. Now I got to go back in here and share screen, and choose the window and choose the air host and share. Okay. Now can I get back over to Zoom? No, this was the problem I had before. Wouldn't let me back over there to get my window. Okay, let's try this again. Set it up over here on the side. Make this window smaller. I'm adjusting my computer so I can see both of these side by side. Awesome. Now I can see what I'm doing. Okay. And I'm training people in the back room how to do this too, because they're watching this in the Zoom. And if you want to get into the Zoom and you're in the live online learning space, you can go ahead and the Zoom link is in the group. Okay, so we're tapping on, all right, we're looking at this one. Following is going away. Now anyone can be a member. To simplify things, we're merging club followers and members. You can now let anyone join as a member, or you can choose to individually approve people. So again, they take you to the FAQ, and this is an okay where I can go ahead and now let anyone join as a member, or I can choose to individually approve people. And that choice is given to me right here. Okay, let anyone join as a member or no individually approved members. So in this particular club, I'm actually going to exit out of here without answering that question. I'm going to try to exit without answering that question, which means I'm going to close the app and then reopen it. I think that will exit me from that space, so it will still be there for me to make that choice later. I don't know if it will. We'll see. Gonna go now back to look at that club and see if it's still giving me that option. Okay, heading back to that club. And that was this one. It is not giving me that option there in that pop-up, but it is still giving me this view right here. We have the members here, add members. And when I click on there, I can actually approve new members. And from there, I can choose to approve all or to do them one at a time. So that is the choice that I get. And I'm dismissing that pop-up and I'm going into my settings. I'm tapping on the gear wheel in the upper right-hand corner. That is the settings for the club. That is not what I want. I want to go into my settings for the app. I have to get to my bio. Once I get to my bio, I can tap on that gear wheel and it takes me into the settings. And I'm going to pause my notifications for an hour so it stops interrupting us with all of those green billywogs. So if you're in a room and you don't want to be disturbed, that's how you do it. So in here we have the green dot there up to the left-hand side of my yeah, you can see my mouse kind of spinning around it there a little bit. I don't have the annotation on. I can turn it back on again. Annotate. Here we go. So you'll see that I have the green one there. If I was a leader in a club, but not an admin in any club, then that would show up as a blue dot here, which some people are calling purple. Um, and then if I was a leader of any clubs, which I'm not right now, at the bottom where you're seeing all the dots here, there would show up a blue or a purple one there instead of the green. Okay, I think those are all of those pieces. Let's clear all of that. Trying to remember if there's anything else about clubs that I wanted to tell you. No, but the back office, I did, or the back messaging, I did want to show you a couple of things. Um, you can archive things. It's a swipe and hit archive. You can also tap on people's name and then down to the right hand side of where you are going to be sending a message, it would have start a room with you, but that only happens when you're actually online with them. You follow them and they follow you and you're in a room together. So that is that. I don't want to show you any of my messages, so I'm not showing you that in detail right now because that's not, yeah, I just don't want to do that. I think that's pretty much it for today as far as this piece. If you need help with that, I am going to be in the live online learning club. That is this one right here. I'll go ahead and tap learn more so we can get on over there. So again, introducing club leaders. You can now designate. We've gone through that. I'm going to hit got it. Now we're in here and following is going away. Now anyone can be a member. So sounds good. We've already looked at that. So all of the people who had been following are now members. And if I wanted to add new members, I'd click on add members. You can actually search for people in particular. And you can also see that there are recommended members. And those are going to be people that you've probably interacted with on the app. So you can go ahead and just tap on it. It sends them an invite and then they have to say yes or no to that invite. So that is the club updates that I can help you with. If you did not have your room set to all club members can make rooms, and then you had followers outside of that, then you will notice that all of your followers were automatically brought in unless it was an invite only. But if you had your room set that anyone could make a room, and you allowed followers because you didn't have to allow followers, then all of your followers were automatically brought over. If you did not want that, you are going to have to go through it and remove the people you don't want to remove. You also will want to go through and maybe make some adjustments to who's a leader and who's an admin. Leaders can open rooms, admins can do everything. They can change the description, they can do all of those bits and pieces. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Please let me know if you have any questions. The live online learning group is where I hang out and give tips, and it's where the Clubhouse mechanic is in. I will also sometimes be in other spaces and other places, such as other clubs. I have, let me go to my clubs here. So if I tap on my own profile and go to the bottom, I'm just going to go through my clubs real quick so you know kind of what they are. The first one there is the Becoming Bold You Club. That one there is all things personality, all things personal development. That's that one. The next one is this live online learning that we've been talking about here. The next club over is my friend Janetta Berry, and it is the Epiphany Process. If you are struggling with any kind of anything and you need somebody to help you with, how do I look at the world? How do I see the world? Do I need to see the world in a new way? She is a fabulous person to help you with that. The next one over is the singing. It is a sound healer circle. And in that one, it's people who do sound healing. And we had followers, and then we had people in there making the thing. So I'm going to change those people to leaders and then invite everybody in, which is why I didn't do it yet. So I could show you that, but um, I'll just tell you how that's going to work. I'll go in and I will find their name. I will make them a leader. And then once I've made everybody a leader that I want to make a leader or an admin, then I will go and say, yes, go ahead and bring those people in. And you know that because it's got the, I tap on it again, it has the add members with the little icon, the little number up here. And that number is letting you know that those are in a queue that happened when the transition started. I don't know if new people come in. I don't think, well, they would go into the queue because right now it's set to approval. We would have to change it if we didn't want, if we wanted to open it up to everybody. So for right now, it's still set to approval because I am not 100% sure with how I'm going to do this one. So that's that club. Let me clear everything and go back to the bottom of my profile and my other clubs. Let's see, what else do I have? The next one over is my friend Cindy Milligan, and it's all about the power of your voice. The next one over is my Sexy Business Club. That one there, if you want to build a club, if you want to build a business that takes into account how you want to live your life and what you want to have going on in your life, and you want to be able to be and do what you want when you want, that's that club. And she calls that being sexy. A sexy business is one in which you have freedom. The next one over is the Absolutely Amazing Abundance Club, and that's Chelly's club. She is not doing anything with that right at the moment, but at some time in the future, that may start back up again. The next one over is the International, so we're right. That was this one. This was Chelly's. This is the My Sexy Business Club, in case you're looking for them. And the next one over is the International Mod Squad. That one there is created to help me to create, sorry, that one there is created to gather a group of moderators who want to moderate rooms that are inclusive, diverse in ways of more than just color, but we also want to look at culture, understanding, philosophy, different ways of being and living in different countries coming together. So International Mod Squad is that one. If we keep going over, the next two are a couple of people that I got going on the app. They're in the Jumpstart program. One is, you can look at their descriptions and you'll see what they do. The next one over is the private club for the club creators. So if you are wanting to talk about the Jumpstart, you can go ahead and apply to be a member of that club. And then the next one over is another one where I help people get going. The next two are, and then the one with the picture of a young lady. This is Jenny, who actually killed herself at age 16. And we're having a day of celebration. 24 hours of music will be happening on this app at the on the 10th of October. starting in New Zealand and going around the globe, and it's to celebrate life and living and supporting those who are supporting those who have um, mental illness. So it's really to celebrate the life side of things and to understand that life sometimes needs to be celebrated. I'm going to clear all those drawings again, and there are just a few more here. Yep, three more. So we have the Social Audio and Podcasting Club, and that's talking all things social audio and podcasting and how they kind of work together. Then we have this club here, which is the community club for New Zealand. So it's the New Zealand Community Club. That's a club that I'm building up to put together a team of people who will welcome New Zealanders as they come onto the app so that we have a way for them to know what's happening and where they can go and what they can see that's happening. And then this last club that is on here is a brand new club, like literally started this past week, which has a I'm going to tap on it just so you can see what it is. I'm going to clear all of the drawings. And it is the Collaborative Comedy Club. And you got to have at least two people on the stage. And you can see we have a bunch of them. And we're doing Pass the Squirrel. It is a Be Bold You game to share your stories. And we started that because it started in the Be Bold You Club, the Becoming Bold You Club. I moved it over here because we laughed so much. And so it is over here, two or more people playing off of each other, and that is our comedy club. And that one is run by Nancy Lewis Hill and myself. And we love to laugh, and we want to invite you to laugh with us. So those are the clubs. There's more clubs in the Jumpstart. They don't all have me as an admin. Some of them merely I just help them get jump started and they're going, and some of them are just starting their clubs up. So pretty amazing. I'm going to check the chat here and make sure, like the International Mod Squad. Awesome. I just want to make sure there was no questions I needed to answer before I turned off this live. So yeah, love to see you guys over on Clubhouse. You can tell I live there a lot. I love it. I love connecting with people. You know, if I flew home, I would be flying for 70 hours, flying or traveling. It's 34 hours from door to door to get from my house to my children's house. So if I spend a little bit of time here on the app every week, I'm okay with that because it's a whole lot easier than jumping on a plane. And I get to help people. And I'm building a business. I'm building a business of supporting people, training people up, teaching them. So let me know, what do you need to learn? What is it you'd like to know? And if you are not yet in the live online learning club, please feel free to come on over to that, both on Clubhouse and on Facebook. Love to see you there. And to those who are watching this on the Social Audio Pro profile, this is my first live on here. Welcome. Welcome to my new business page for the Social Audio Pro Mechanic. I will be having spaces where I am training people on the different social audio social audio apps. So I'm going to have a social audio academy. In getting ready to launch that, it's going to be launched module by module, and the first module is going to be setting up and using Clubhouse. So let me know if you want to know more about that. When I get the landing page done, I will go ahead and pop that into the description here and over on YouTube. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this live and this broadcast and go over and have a Zoom session and a work session with the people who are in the live online learning session. We have a monthly open Zoom where you can come, bring your items that you're working on, and I will help you and coach you through any tech issues that you have. Have an amazing day. Thanks for being here. Da 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 da.